Hello ladies and gentlemen and all in between, this is yours, Sir Kons, and welcome back to my channel. Diha, okay pa ba ta dira mo? So mayo tag okay pa mo diha. Actually kung nakabantay mo, nagkikitag pabuwak din sa nagkikitag pabuwak sa tong kilid. Now, kani mga pabuwak sa tong kilid, no, it is somehow connected to the topic that we're going to do sa ato ang video karon. Few days ago, I think that was Sunday. I think that was Sunday. We made history, no? Okay, the first ever national pageant crowned the representative of the Philippines through online. No, online, wala din sila face to face. May sila gasto, no? Kaya may sila nag-rent o dakong area. No? So, I think that's a very great move. And it is also a very sensitive move for the organizers, no? I am talking about the Miss Earth Philippines pageant. I haven't seen the full video yet, pero I've heard that they crowned the representative from Baguio City. She's also very beautiful. I actually saw the pic. I find her very beautiful, and I think she can really represent well the Philippines to the Miss Earth pageant. No? So one of the reasons why I really love the Miss Earth pageant is, number one, it is Tatak Pinoy. Kuan na siya kanang it is presented by the Carousel production. Number two reason, I really believe in its cause, which is preserving and protecting Mother Earth. Me myself is an environmentalist. I am an advocate of the protection of Mother Earth. And third one is, it is the only pageant that supported and it's recognized with the United Nations. So that's a big thing, diba? But as a whole, I really love beauty pageants, no? For those who know me, kabalugin na sila how I support beauty pageants. I have hosted a lot of beauty pageants. I have judged a lot of beauty pageants, and I even organized and sponsored beauty pageants in the previous years, no? Just to inform everyone, Manggod, whenever I host, whenever I judge, whenever I watch beauty pageant, my most awaited part, really, and I should consider a personal favorite, is the question and answer portion. Okay, that will be the time that we will know them, we will know the candidates more, we will know their ideas, and they can prove that they are not just beautiful, but also they are women of substance. So right now, I am going to put myself in the shoes of the candidates whenever they will be answering the questions. I have here, the moderators already prepared the questions that was given to the top 10 finalists of the Miss Earth Philippines 2020. I really do not know the questions. I haven't read them yet. I am not totally aware of the questions, so I will be answering them one by one. Sa ako rasang makaya. Ako rasang makaya. Again, disclaimer, no? Disclaimer lang. I am not as brilliant as you think I am. I will just try my very, very best to answer the questions. So now let us start the challenge. I have with me the 10 questions. I will be picking one question, and I will have only 1 minute to answer the question. Okay? Sige, let's start. First question.
With the pandemic that is happening to the world, what do you think Mother Earth is telling us right now?
I think what Mother Earth wants us to know is that she can be beautiful and she can recover by herself. She can bloom and she can preserve herself without us. So she wants to tell us that we need her more than she needs us.
If you are in the position to help those who are affected by the pandemic, which sector would you give assistance to? Would it be the frontliners or those who lost their jobs?
If I'm in the position to help those who are affected by the pandemic, I should say that I don't need to choose. I mean, everyone is affected. Either you're a frontliner or you are an ordinary worker who lost their job. Everybody was affected. And I think in these trying times, it is not about being selfish. if a very small apple can be divided into two, why can't I divide the help that I can give to these people?
This pandemic has forced us to make changes to our everyday activities. As an advocate of the environment, what changes have you made?
Me as an advocate of the environment, I really believe in the importance of environmental awareness. And because of the pandemic, it will not be very easy for me to do environmental awareness to all the people that surrounds me. So what I usually do right now is, instead of having face-to-face of telling them what to do and not to do, I am trying to utilize available materials, or I am trying to utilize the online for them to spread awareness on how to protect and to preserve Mother Earth.
What thing did you consider valuable before the pandemic that now you have realized had very little value?
I'm a very clingy person, and I really treasure and I really believe in the importance of kisses and hugs. No? And I think that kisses and hugs is really the best expression for you to make your loved one feel that they are loved. But with the process of pandemic, where the virus can really be spread, where virus can really be shared by kissing and hugging, I now realize that it's not about hugging, it's not about kissing. What really matters is the person really values you as a person and accepts you for who you are and what you are.
Okay. There's a lot of conflicting news online on the internet. How would you know if it's fake or real news?
I really agree that fake news is just around the corner. With the presence of online news, it's very difficult for us to really know which is true or not. But I think it's not about knowing what is true or not, but it's all about verifying. We need to verify all the information that we take, and we should do double checking before we totally accept and believe the news that we receive online. Again, not everything that we see online is the truth.
What is your take on social distancing, wearing of masks, and washing of hands very often?
Well, in my case, it's really not that difficult to adopt the three things, especially the third one, which is the washing of hands, because it is something that I have practiced even before the pandemic. But wearing of masks and social distancing is something that I should learn to adopt. Though it is something new, I have to adapt to it, because if that is the only way for us to minimize the transmission of the virus, I need to practice it not only for myself to be protected, but also for other people and the loved ones that I have.
Many notice that the Earth seemed to have recovered during the times of pandemic. What are your thoughts?
I think this is a good news. This is a good start for us people, because if the Earth has recovered in the past few months, it means that we have an opportunity to correct our wrongdoings, to make sure that the Earth will no longer be polluted, and to make sure that the new Earth is an opportunity for us to renew ourselves as well. And we should contribute not to the pollution, but we should contribute to the renewal and for the preservation of Mother Earth.
What advice would you give to those who were experiencing anxiety because of the pandemic?
Well, one advice that I can give to those people experiencing anxiety in these trying times of the pandemic is to always believe that everything happens for a reason. Whatever happened to you that made you feel that way has a purpose. And always remember that God will never give us any problems that we cannot bear. Always trust in Him, always pray, and always believe that there's always a rainbow after a rain. And you are not alone. You will never ever be alone.
What is your opinion on the online learning for children?
Me, as an advocate of education and as a teacher by profession, I believe that education should be provided to each and everyone, regardless of status and regardless of background. Online learning is a great idea, but I think with the capacity and the capability of the country and the internet connection here in our country, it's very difficult to do online learning. I suggest that since the Department of Education has provided different modes of learning, we should also reconsider other modes, not only online learning, because those who are living in the mountainous area really don't have not only the internet connection, but also the materials and the gadgets to be used in online learning. What if the government can promise that all the children will be given the laptops and there will be a very, very strong internet connection? Then why not?
Final question. What is your idea of the new normal?
For me, the new normal is not only limited to the wearing of masks, frequent sanitation, and social distancing. I believe the new normal also includes how we should react and how we act to different situations. I believe it's really not only the virus that really makes it difficult for us to go on with life. It's also how other people react to certain situations and how we act to the different things happening around us. I think part of the new normal should be compassion and understanding to each one of us. So there you have it. I was able to answer the 10 questions. I do not know how I did. I mean, I'm not so sure with what I answered. Again, I'm not so good with it. I just tried my best to give my opinions in a very limited time, less than a minute. So I really hope that you enjoyed, you were entertained at the same time, you're inspired by the answers that I have given to every question. I know it's not that perfect. Again, please bear with me. I'm not so good with that. I just tried my best to really give the best answer that I could. And again, this is your Kons saying, always stay safe, stay at home, and stay alive. Bye!